Hey there, Rebel Nation. I'm your host, Cassie Soto. This is not Mark Anderson. This is Adam Hill. He's stepping in for Mark. Mark is unfortunately writing a pretty sad story right now about UNLV's loss to San Diego State in their first round of the Mountain West tournament, 63-55. Adam, what word would you use to describe this game?
I don't think there is a word. I don't think it's been invented yet. It was one of those games that UNLV was in it the whole time, but you never really felt they were in it. They couldn't make a shot. Worst shooting performance of the season. Just one of those games where it was a 4-point lead, but it felt like 10 for most of the way. UNLV came back, they tied it, but Devin Watson, a huge play with a pump fake, gets fouled, makes the 3 free throws, and that really set the tone for San Diego State down the stretch. And in the end, San Diego State beats UNLV again, as they seem to do almost every time.
Apparently, it is not that hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. I just want to make a quick note of what Marvin Menzies said in the post-game press conference. He said he doesn't think he's ever lost to a team when they've held them to just 29% shooting. How weird of a statistic is that? But when you look at it, UNLV was also shooting from 32.
Yeah, it was a weird game, as we said, that really nobody could get anything going. And in the end, there was a play in the second half. Noah Robotham made a layup. It was the second straight converted field goal for UNLV. That had not happened for either team the entire way. No team made 2 shots in a row until very late in the game. That's the kind of game it was, and that really is classic San Diego State basketball. That's what we've seen out of them the last couple of years. They kind of got back to their roots. They won ugly. That's what they do, and UNLV couldn't hang in the end.
And how disappointing is it that UNLV's season ends on such a terrible note, such terrible gameplay here, and they were able to receive the first round bye for the first time in over 10 years?
Yeah, they move into the quarterfinals. They come here, they play San Diego State. I know that they were kind of excited for the matchup. They thought they had a good shot against San Diego State, and they played them right down to the wire. Just did not work out. But really, the season is just beginning, if you want to look at it in one way, because a lot of speculation going on right now about what is going to happen this offseason for UNLV. If you listen to Marvin Menzies' words after the game, he sounds like he's fine. If you watched his reactions and the way he was kind of feeling, I think he knows that there's some issues to be worked out. He's going to meet with administration. They're going to have a conversation. He said he has a long list of things to point out about where the program is going in the right direction, but you got the sense, not from his words, but from his emotions and his feelings and kind of the look on his face, he knows it might be the end.
It almost looked like he was getting choked up towards the very end, talking about his players and how they were just a great group of kids to work with, but at the end of the day, this is the result that they came away with.
Yeah, I think they needed a win. I think they wanted to win to make their case, Marvin Menzies and the coaching staff, and you just kind of got the sense. I know, after the game, it was not the seniors that were in there talking. It was actually some of the younger players. Amari Hardy said, hey, the future is bright. But if you look at Joel Antombwe, I think he was not even really committing to talking about next season yet. He was just saying, hey, there's a lot of stuff to talk about and work on. So I think that there's a lot of discussions to be had around the UNLV basketball program.
A lot of time to talk now because they're not going to be playing on Saturday, unfortunately for the Rebels, once again falling to San Diego State for the 3rd time this season, 63-55. Like we said, that's the end of UNLV's season, but not the end of Vegas madness for us. We've got the Pac-12 tournament, the WAC, so much more basketball, Mountain West still going on, so be sure to head to reviewjournal.com, check out some of Adam's content, and follow us along the way. Thank you for watching.